guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Janelle. This is JJ. And I'm just gonna be answering some questions that you guys sent me on mainly my Instagram, but I got some on Facebook and Snapchat as well. So this is just going to be a little Q&A. I'm going to answer majority of the questions that you guys sent me. And questions are on that phone. I should probably transfer this. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. And little man, you might see him, fall asleep, take a little nap. It is that time. I just decided to record this since I was already dressed and everything. So, okay, I have the questions now. So the first question is, where are you from? I am from St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. My accent is not as strong as most, and that's mainly because growing up, like going to school and coming home, if I said certain things, my mom would be like, that's not how you say it. So I speak pretty regular in my opinion. I don't really have an accent, but when I get upset or I get comfortable around like new people or I'm around my friends, yeah, my accent comes out. So what inspired you to do YouTube? What kind of content you gonna have on your YouTube? I watch YouTube a lot. I've had friends and family members who told me that I should start. So that's what I'm deciding to do now, finally. My main focus was that people wanted me to do strictly beauty, but I feel like there's more to me. And I honestly don't wear makeup a lot anymore. I used to wear it a lot when I was learning how to do it, but now that I know what I'm doing, I don't put it on every day. Especially with this one, I don't have time. I just don't have time. How tall are you? I'm 5'2". What's your favorite makeup brand? Honestly, it depends. So foundation wise, my favorite is Fenty, and not strictly because I have finally found a foundation that is true to my skin tone. Like, I don't have to mix. I don't gotta look darker. I don't gotta look ghosty. Like, primers, I like the Fenty hydrating primer. I also like Milk's hydrating primer. But for the most part, everything that I use now is from Fenty. What's your favorite food and why? I wouldn't say I have a favorite food. I like to eat. I don't eat pork though. That's literally like the only thing I don't eat. But like if I have to choose between meats, my go-to is always like steak. Like I could do a good ribeye steak, like medium well, perfect. I love that. What's your most embarrassing experience? I don't have a lot. I don't really get embarrassed, but if I was to choose, it would be when my mom sent me to Florida for 12th grade, and it was the first day of school, getting used to everything. So back in the Virgin Islands, we don't have a homeroom, so that was new to me. So I was going to my first period class, and then that was wrong, so I had to go to homeroom. So then I went to homeroom, and then the bell had ring to leave homeroom to go to your first period class. So I'm leaving, right? I'm a little lost. I ain't too sure where I'm going. And somebody bumped into me and my bag fell. Now this is like a scene out of a movie, because not only did my bag fall, like all the books in my bag fell out. So now I am on the ground trying to pick up all of my stuff, and there's people rushing back and forth, like trying to get to the class and stuff. So I'm just there in the middle trying to scramble all my stuff, make sure nobody don't step on my hand, step on my foot, step on my books. Like, that was embarrassing, because you know something, some people were passing by and they were laughing. But yeah, I would say that's like my most embarrassing experience. Do you love your bestie, Angie? Yes, I do. Angelique and I have known each other since like preschool. Now, mind you, although we've known each other that long, we was not friends in elementary school. Like, I wasn't really like, I wouldn't consider us as friends. It was more like if I see her, we say hi, bye kind of thing. And then it was still like that in junior high. But then I joined band and I was playing clarinet and we were both playing clarinet. So then that's actually where our friendship like took off. And I would honestly say like Angelique is the one friend that I have fell out with, and we're able to just like bounce back like nothing. Like we talk about what happened, realize it was something stupid, and then we good again. Like we Gucci. But that hasn't happened for a while. But yeah, I love her. Do you have a boyfriend, and is it your son's father? Okay, so yes, I do. He's not my boyfriend anymore. He's now my husband. I am married. But yes, he is the father of my child. Like, that's the only nigga I've ever been with, okay? Like, that's common sense. How old is your son? My son is 9 months. He will be 10 months in the next 2 weeks. He's so smart. Like, in my opinion, I feel like he's progressing fast, but that could just be me. He's so smart. Unfortunately, he only says mama when he needs me. Other than that, it's da 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 da. He's starting to say it a little bit more now, like, but like before, like, he wouldn't say it unless he like desperately needs me, like. But he's so smart. I remember when you come school walking like a penguin, but you was not bothered by it. Okay. So for those of you who have gone to school with me from like elementary school all the way up, everybody knows that I have a condition. I do have sickle cell anemia, so I can't really be bothered by something that is out of my control. This is something with time, as I got older, I learned to just accept, like, I have a condition. There's going to be times that I am in pain. And yes, that one time that I came to school and I was like kind of like walking with a limp or like waddling or whatever, I had actually just come out of a sickle cell crisis and I wasn't fully healed. So I was like, I guess, walking like a penguin, like you say, but I can't be bothered by something I have no control over. I never see you with weave. All natural, mama. I wear weave. What's wrong with weave? It's not that big of a deal. Come on. I do wear weave. I do my little ponytails. I wore a lace front once. I probably will never do it again. And that's strictly only because when it was time for me to scratch my scalp, I wanted to scratch my scalp. And that was the first time I ever did it. And I didn't like the feeling of not being able to reach my scalp as soon as I needed to. I'm not doing that whole pattern. To me, I don't think that does anything. I feel like it just gonna give me a headache. So, yeah. Weave is not that big of a deal, guys. Like, stop making it a big deal. Like, it's not that serious. And the next thing too is that whatever, you know, us women decide to do ourselves, it's not to please our man. It's not to please man. It's to please ourselves. Like, it's not for you. What kind of formula do you give your son because he doesn't look too chunky? He just looks lean. Any suggestions? I don't give my son any formula. He breastfeeds right off the breast. I don't even give him bottles or anything like that unless like I have to go for my treatment, and so he's with his dad, so I have to pump to make sure that he have milk and stuff like that. But he don't drink formula. It's straight breast milk. It's straight up the breast. Now that he is older, he does eat his little baby food. So right now he's on second foods. So he loves his vegetables, which is surprising. He don't like bananas. Like, he don't like the banana baby food for nothing. I can't get him to eat it for shit. Like, he won't eat it. But he loves his green beans, his peas, his carrots, his butternut squash, his sweet potato. And then he likes apples, pears, apple, blueberry. Anything with apples in it, he'll eat it. But banana, forget it. And next thing too is that he don't really like juice, but he loves water. Like, he will gulp down some water, which is good. That's good. And this is actually the last question. Did you still go to school to study criminal justice or law? That was the plan, but being up here for my last year at high school, unfortunately, I wish I graduated from home, but in my heart, I graduated from Central High School. But being up here for my last year of high school and applying for colleges and stuff like that, I decided that I did not want to study law anymore. So going into college, I actually decided to study accounting, and then I switched schools and they're not like accounting anymore. So while knowing that I did not like accounting anymore, I'm the type of person, if I don't like it in school, I'm not gonna like doing it for the rest of my life. So I'm not trying to live miserable doing waking up every day to go to work to go do something that I do not enjoy. So while still studying accounting, I was trying to figure out what it was that I wanted to get into, what it was that I would have a passion for. So I started looking into some things pertaining to like my interests and stuff like that, and then that's when I realized that I would really enjoy studying cybersecurity. So that's actually what I ended up studying. So that is a far way from law, like law school, accounting. Yeah, that is actually it for this video. That's all the questions that I got. So definitely stay tuned. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.